It was at Hogwarts that Union first met one Artemisia Black. Oh, I wonder if they're related to the headmaster. Disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father, the half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him, too, an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Very, very odd. It's a maze? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a maze. It's not quite amazing. Well, lackluster mazes aside, I wonder if this was a bridge that was in that map. Let's take a look. Seemed like I had to do Lumos. And it would lead me to candles? Is that winged horse?
Revelio.
Yes. Perhaps I was mistaken, but let's be a little cautious here.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
One,
Revelio.
3.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
Looks like about 3. Okay.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
Is that so?
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
What are they doing here? Well, let's get this started off with some drama.
Incendio.
This shouldn't take long. I won't rest.
Oh, hello. Oh my goodness.
Levioso. Incendio.
Get back. Right.
There you are. How nice of you to
Oh,
stop
there's more.
by.
A lot
Not
more
quiet
than I
enough.
thought. Ow! Bloody hell.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
God. Blasted.
Incendio.
Back off. He's almost done. There we go.
Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with.
Is that so? I feel like I'm doing fairly well against all of you. Leave me alone. Oh!
Incendio.
Oh,
Accio.
that was rather lackluster. No, I didn't want... Well, my accuracy is a bit off. Perhaps getting hit with an axe is not the best.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. One camp down, one more to go.
What are they mining? That's my question. It's like a massive, like... machine.
Revelio.
Let's not leave behind the gold. Well, that's one down. I had to use a few too many potions, in my opinion. Once I got the hang of it, did much better.
One less human to worry about.
Revelio.
What are you talking about? Whatever. Ah, another. It is a giant machine of some sort. Very well.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Take that. Boom.
Accio. Levioso.
This is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio.
Yes. Ow! That was rather rude.
Levioso.
I mean, me interrupting your night to
Rather unwise coming back
cost
this
you
way.
is also rather rude. Oh my.
Incendio.
How nice of you to stop by. No! Oh, I will make you pay.
Accio.
Ow! Ow! Bloody hell. Let's get away. Create some distance.
I won't rest.
Ah!
Levioso.
That's one of my last potions. High ground, high ground. Ow! Climb the rocks. Ah!
Incendio.
I won't rest until
That's wonderful. Stay over there. Make this easy. Right.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Now I need more potions. Cost me quite. Ah, yes. Well, one out of the like 6 or 8 that I had.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Okay. Right. What does it want to show me? Oh, I see. I've got to get in there. Now this is amazing. What?
Incendio.
Well. Should I be worried that that just entered my body? Yes. Okay. Just jump down. It's fine. Rather unsettling. Of course they're full. What can I do without for the time being? Perhaps I can do away with a robe. Yes, as much as it pains me to do so. Oh, woohoo, a striped school robe. What?
Revelio.
A stairway to nowhere? How bizarre. Right. Guess I'm going down. Oh! What? More lacewing flies, never bad.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I am perplexed.
Revelio.
Let's go back in. This is a mystery that I cannot sit idly by and let, well, torment me.
Revelio.
Oh, up here.
That wasn't too hard.
Okay. Okay. Well, it seems like it, replenished my stamina for ancient magic. Just hop down. There we go. Very, very strange. Alright. Perhaps. Either I'm sleep deprived, or that man just conjured a shop in the middle of a cow pen. And I don't know which is more likely. Hello.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
I have a propensity for exploration, shall we say.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact.
Yes.
The name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell.
Ooh.
Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand.
Perfect.
I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
It just so happens that I did
What do you have
intend
for sale?
on getting some Wiggenweld,
See if there's something you
as my
need.
supplies have run shockingly low. Venomous Tentacular. Anyways, purchase some.
Thank you for your
that.
patronage.
Interesting. Okay.
That's been a pleasure.
Yes, well, he is actually a
Pleased
man.
to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that again.
I certainly hope so. Can't go solving everyone's problems. Alright, I believe town. Yes. And it seems like daybreak is shortly to be upon us. There we go. So no, he was indeed a man who set up a shop over there and that way. Over hill and over dale. We decide not to be much help, I suppose. Come hither and over thither, and all of that nonsense. Oh, maybe this is... Nope. Maybe this is the bridge.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Although I don't think this is the bridge on that map either. Oh. Alright. What? In the... Oh. It's like a frog. They're frogs. Oh, let's just leave them be. No sense in disturbing them. Hello, chickens. Good morning. Ooh, sunrise is rather beautiful. Oh, I see the castle. Yes. Hopefully my teachers are not too bothered by my late night excursions.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers.
Miss
afraid to
Beaumont,
venture
I've got
out.
good news. And neutral news.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out. How?
I attacked them in the night.
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him.
Yes.
You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten.
About your
I fear
brother.
for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
Yes, about your brother, I'm still working on that side of the agreement, but I'll keep you updated. Thank you.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Oh, of course. Now, for the real reason I came all the way up here, where is Miss Thistle something? Helen Thistlewood, that's right. Of course. I mean, this is a rather large home. Near the entrance, perhaps it's... I feel like this is the one that I haven't checked, though, too. Pardon?
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Hello. Ah, you must be Madam Thistlewood. Sorry to barge in like that. Your, great uncle, I believe, is the relation, Eldritch Diggory recommended I come see you.
Madam Thistlewood. I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
So he
Very well.
said.
I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That name.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
Okay.
And do you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
Far from
I don't
justice.
understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one.
Understandable.
A student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Ah. Well, it does seem like a grave injustice was done. And Apollonia Black. But that keeps... See, that name... It's not the third person I've knowledge of with that last name. I presume it's either a very common name or they're all interrelated in some manner. They all seem to be unsavory. Or at least rather shady. And willing to do whatever it takes to get their way. Yes. If it will mean justice for Anne, I think we best set out for Azkaban. Ha! Rhymed a bit.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits.
Oh.
We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
I appreciate that. Tell me more about this Apollonia.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I see. And how about Anne? Beside her being Muggle-born and what is shaping up to be grievously harmed by injustice, what can you tell me about her?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her.
Oh.
Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
As would I. And what happened? You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared and then disappeared as quickly as it had appeared.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure.
Yes.
If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Alright, well, what time is better than now to rectify injustice? Let's go.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll
Of
be
course.
there in but a moment.
I will never be used to that, no matter how many times we apparate. Oh. I can see why she's not herself. Those are horrifying creatures.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Right.
This isn't a place for loitering.
Oh, yes.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
No.
Around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
That seems rather cruel and inhumane.
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me.
Nothing.
They teach you so
I got
little of what
nothing
you
that
should
someone
know.
does is
That
can
witch really
justify
has a dark
this.
cloud over her. I can feel it.
Why is that open? I don't like that.
My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time.
Yes.
The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Of course.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
I see. I think I understand.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
That is a lot to process. Right. Cave. Upper Hogsfield ruins. Right. Map. Right. Mission. So, my field's kind of suggesting north of here. Okay. Very well. Oh, that's... Apparently a field guide page is over there as well. That'll be nice. That'll, I guess, keep me on track. Oh. I detest that place. What it does to people. Alright, I need to somehow get down there. without breaking my bloody neck. Perhaps there's a way down this way. Haha. And I hope Madam Thistlewood will be alright.
This looks intriguing.
Yes. A lot of landscape is rather intriguing. Okay, well, not certain as to what the point of that is. And this seems rather ruinous. Perhaps it's in this area. Let's keep our eyes open for... Well, it can't be that. In all likelihood, it's in the mountain rock face. And I do believe we have a winner.
Revelio.
Who?
Who lived here, I wonder?
I rather dislike that. Right.
Lumos.
It's...
This must be the place Anne told me about.
Yes, and it's... Well, very dissatisfying to be in here.
No one's been here for ages.
Less so than Azkaban, though. I see. What have we here?
Incendio.
No. Oh. Is it? Yes, it is. It is burning. Just very slowly. Right.
Accio. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
What in the world?
Incendio.
Come on. Burn. Very well, I guess.
Accio.
There must be some sort of... Oh!
No, that's not it.
I see. Okay, okay, what is the... reasoning? What is the pattern? Is it this symbol? Is that symbol on that? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait. Okay. With that?
No.
No.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Right. Inventory. Let's take a look. No. No, I don't want the maze. Bog. No. Trial by error it is.
Accio.
Oh. Okay. Just off. No.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. That's not it.
I feel like I'm so close.
Accio!
That one?
Oh, that's done something. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Alright.
Revelio.
Oh. Yeah. My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit, and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book. No one else seems to be able to find. Haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard. P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
No. What? Right. Of course. Let's get out of here.
I should investigate.
Oh. Jackdaw?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Well, not great. She spent that time in Azkaban, withering away into a husk of her former self.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Alright. We have some things to talk about first. Let's start with a little bit lighter subject. How did you steal from Peeves? That's rather impressive.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist.
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction.
Ah, that makes sense.
He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos.
Very true.
Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Yes. And about that, how did it happen?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
So, from the sounds of it, Apollonia had no, well, involvement in this? She's just rather rude.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family?
Yes.
They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Well, thank you, Jackdaw. I shall see you at the forest.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
This place has seen better days.
Okay. I think. Well. Yes. Alright, so we make a little day trip to Azkaban. To fix an injustice rendered upon an individual years ago. Said individual lashes out at the person who presumably she blames for not trying hard enough to not get her imprisoned in Azkaban in the first place. Said person
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
disapparates both of us out of there and then immediately disappears again, leaving me to go explore the ruins by Upper Hawksfield in a cave. To where I find a ghost, but the person that Anne in Azkaban is accused of murdering. Only she didn't. I think after this is all done, I best get back to my schoolwork for a little bit. It's a little bit more straightforward and, shall we say, less perilous.